Same app, same AI, same one-line prompt. The only thing that changed between these two results is 10 free websites used in the right order. Nobody puts them together in one place. So by the end of this video, you'll have all 10, the order to use them in, and the copy-paste prompts that plug them into any AI coding tool you like. And the last one ends with a live score you can actually show off. First, the problem, and I want to prove it's real, not just vibes. I gave the same style of one-line prompt to the AI 4 separate times for 4 totally different products: a feedback widget, a habit tracker, invoicing software, a meal planner. Here's what came back: the same website 4 times. Interfont from Google, a soft gradient hero with a little pill badge on top, 2 buttons, emoji icons in rounded squares, 3 glowing 5-star testimonials from people who do not exist. And my favorite part, every single one invented a stat strip claiming tens of thousands of happy users for a product that was 5 minutes old. The only honest difference between these 4 pages is the accent color. Your app doesn't look bad. It looks default. And default is what people can smell. Now, before the list, one thing that makes this one different. I checked about 20 of the sites people usually recommend for fixing this week, and a bunch of them failed. Godly.website is gone. It quietly redirects to a different brand now. Curated.design got absorbed into a paid marketplace. Even Mobbin has locked its free plan down to just the latest 4 apps. Everything that made this list is verified free as of this week. Let's go. Number 1, landing.love. This is where taste comes from. It's a showcase of 2,141 animated landing pages. And here's the part that matters. They're captured as full page video recordings, not still images. So you don't just see the layout, you see the motion. How the hero fades in, how sections reveal on scroll, how the menu breathes. Completely free, no login. The move is simple. Find a site in your niche that feels expensive. Grab 2 or 3 screenshots of the animation keyframes. Drop them into your AI tool and say, recreate this scroll reveal for my hero section. A still image gives your AI a layout. This gives it choreography. Number 2, realtimecolors.com. This one kills the purple gradient forever. Over 300,000 people use it. And it shows your palette and your fonts on a full, realistic website. Live, while you drag the sliders. Not tiny color chips, an actual page with navigation, cards, and buttons. So you see the theme working before you commit. It checks accessibility contrast for you as you go. And when it looks right, you export the whole thing as CSS variables or as a ready-made Tailwind config file and paste that straight into your prompt. From then on, the AI themes every screen consistently. By the way, their pricing page lists a pro plan at $0 a month. That's the joke. The entire tool is free forever. Number 3, Fontshare.com. Every default AI build ships enter, and that font is half the reason everything looks the same. Fontshare is the free font service from the Indian Type Foundry, and it has exactly 100 professional families, including Satoshi, which you have absolutely seen on expensive startup sites. Plus, display faces with real personality. All of it costs nothing. The move: download 2 families, one for headlines, one for body text. Drop them in your fonts folder and tell the AI, use these from slash fonts, headline font, and body font. One line in the prompt, and your app stops wearing the uniform. Number 4, the foundation. Everything else builds on shadcn UI. Over 120,000 stars on GitHub, MIT licensed, more than 60 components, and here's why it belongs in this list. It's the component system every AI coding tool already speaks fluently. The code gets copied into your project, so the AI can see it, edit it, and extend it. You just say add a shadcn data table, and it lands styled and accessible. One problem though, out of the box, it's the new default look. Which brings me to number 5. Number 5, tweakcn.com. a free visual theme editor made exactly for that problem. 10,000 stars on GitHub, open source. You drag sliders for color, fonts, and corner radius. And you watch a full dashboard restyle itself live. When it feels like yours, you copy the generated theme. It's just a block of CSS variables, paste it into your global styles, and every component in the entire app changes character at once. 60 seconds of dragging sliders, and your app stops looking like everyone else's starter template. Number 6, Magic UI.design. This is the wow layer. More than 150 animated components, all free, all MIT licensed, nearly 22,000 stars on GitHub. Marquees that scroll your testimonials on a loop. Number tickers that count your stats up as they enter the screen. Shimmering buttons, animated grids, border beams. These are the little moments of motion that make people think a real design engineer touched your app. Each component is a plain file the AI can restyle and retime. So the move is just use the magic UI marquee for the quotes section and make it match our theme. Number 7, Uiverse.io. 7,384 little UI elements, buttons, loaders, cards, toggles, all community made, all MIT, and the site says it plainly. 100% free for personal and commercial use. The part I love, you can copy each element as plain HTML and CSS, or Tailwind or React. So even if your project has nothing to do with React, this is your escape hatch. Grab one distinctive button, hand it to the AI and say, adapt this to our design tokens. Number 8, Haikei.app. Flat color backgrounds are another default tell, and this fixes it in about 30 seconds. 15 free generators for layered waves, blobs, blurry gradients, low poly meshes, grids. No sign up, unlimited SVG downloads, and SVG means it's crisp at any size and weighs almost nothing. Generate a wave that matches your palette, export it, drop it in your public folder, and tell the AI, put this behind the hero. Full bleed, depth, atmosphere. Done. AI code generation will simply never produce this layer on its own. If this video is useful, hit subscribe because it's free. And if you want to back the work, hit join here or the supporter button on Facebook. Now, the last two are where it gets professional. Number 9, RealFaviconGenerator.net. Open your vibe coded app in a browser tab right now. If there's a sad gray globe up there, that's the amateur signal every developer notices in half a second. This site takes one image and produces the complete icon package, tuned for 9 different platforms and browsers. Plus, the exact HTML to paste, free, no account. The move, generate the package, unzip it into your public folder, paste that block into your AI tool and say, wire these into the app's head. 30 seconds and your tab looks like a product. And number 10, the receipt. PageSpeed.web.dev. Google's own test. Paste any live URL and it gives the page a score out of 100. Anything above 90 counts as good. So I deployed both versions of my app and ran them. These are the real results on screen right now. Speed was basically a tie, 86 against 87 on mobile, because a naive build isn't slow, it's generic. But look at the rest of the scoreboard. Accessibility jumped from 89 to 96, and the search score went from 92 to a perfect 100, because the rebuild treats structure as a feature, not an afterthought. And whenever any score comes back low, here's the loop. Copy the failed audit sit lists, paste them into your AI tool, and literally say, fix all of these. Run it again and watch the number climb. That's a before and after you can screenshot straight into your launch post. So let's watch the whole stack land at once. Same product, same one-line prompt. But this time, the AI got fed. Reference screenshots from landing.love. A palette with checked contrast from Realtime Colors. Satoshi and a display face from Fontshare. A themed component system instead of raw defaults. A marquee and a live ticker from the free component libraries, a layered wave behind the hero, a real icon in the tab. Watch the divider. That is the same model on the same day with the same request. The only variable is what it was given to work with. And one more thing the rebuild did it deleted the lies. The naive version claimed 10,000 users it never had, with testimonials from people who don't exist. The rebuild page just says now in open beta, and somehow it's more convincing because polish and honesty read the same way, like someone cared. The AI was never the problem. It can execute taste all day long. It just can't originate yours. These 10 sites are where you borrow it from. Everything from today is packaged in one free kit. All 10 sites with what each one is for, in order, the exact copy paste prompts for every move you saw, the honest notes on which popular sites died this year, and the before and after pages from this video so you can inspect them yourself. Comment the word Polish and I'll send it to you or grab it at hyperautomationlabs.co/free/polish. If you're just getting started with Claude Code, the 4 beginner guides are linked below the video. Follow on Instagram and Facebook for the bite-sized drops between videos and the deep dives live here on YouTube. Your next app is one prompt away from looking like it had a design team. Feed it well.